go. Birds are singing. Thank you, Jesus. And now there's a siren. Before that, I was hearing in a world with so much adversity, we have to listen to the quiet. Thank you, Holy Spirit. All right, beautiful souls, what we got going on this morning? What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Good morning. We welcome only the most divine, highest, purest light of the great I am consciousness. Anything that is not associated with the Holy Spirit, we remove from this space. This is a space of peace, love, and light. Channeling for the Christ Consciousness Collective and the I Am Presence. And those who are seeking clarity on this day. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're back, what's up, y'all? Okay. So I was torn between messages of light and let spirit speak this morning. Off the top, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So this is something in regard to just growth in general. This is in regard to possibly a new beginning of some sort. But I was getting in my prayer specifically coming out of adversity and how it is that you deal with adversity. There's a lot of negativity going on right now. And it's important that you don't fall into the funnel of what everyone is perceiving to say is just the holidays or that's just normal. That's just how people are, or falling into the societal, oh, but everybody's doing it, so I got to do it too, is what I'm hearing. And we have the Fool with the Four of Pentacles here. So there's a decision right now with your finances. You could be approached with a new opportunity of some sort, where you're going to have to decide what's best for you. And this is just the pre-shuffle that's coming out now with the Knight of Wands at the bottom of the deck too. It's something that is going to have a lot of passion behind it, a lot of growth opportunity. This could be something that takes place during the crescent moon. Gemini, Aries could be significant, or a Taurus. Those are the signs that are sticking out to me right now. Emeralds in specific, a emerald ring could be of significance as well, or there will be something with emeralds and how you relate to this message. Right now you're moving in the strength energy with the Star. So you have all of the cards to play this game. Question is, how are you going to show up? What is it that you're going to do to ensure that you're taking that step towards benefit when it comes to you? Yeah, Nine of Pentacles too. This is in regard to your finances. There's a huge shift right now. And with the new moon, the full moon that we just had, I wanted to say new moon, so it might be something comes to pass by the new moon, or there's a ritual or cleansing that you need to do before the new moon. Not every ritual needs to be done on a full moon or a new moon. If you have any questions in regard to that, you can hit me up on my site and we could talk about it. I have a lot of content on there too, so, you know, we can address that. Or just, you know, DM me on Instagram if that's what you want to discuss, and I'll make a quick little short on it. But you gotta, like, I'm getting this energy of someone that's constantly just being combative and everything, and needing to learn how to not be that way. And with the Knight of Swords coming up here too, it's like, that's confirmation and saying that it's all about how you're moving in this season. A season for you could be something that has taken 2 years, 2 months, 2 days, 2 weeks, 2 minutes, whatever, right? It's going to apply for everybody individually. But right now, this is in regard to possibly a love relationship is what I'm pulling up now. And with the Nine of Pentacles, there could be a situation where you're with someone, or this could be family related as well, where finances is a big factor right now. You might have to lend someone some money or help someone through something for them to overcome this. But I'm also getting to that you might need to, if you're spiritually connected, you might have to help this person because their blockages come from just not knowing how to cut cords and ties with people and things. Can you guys see the cards all right? Because I feel like I'm looking in the video and it looks kind of crazy from my angle. Saggies are good people to be in relationships with, Ruby. I personally think all signs are good people to be in relationships with, but Sagittariuses are people that want to be, you know, they can't sit still. And not that it's a bad thing, but they're adventurous beings. And you're a Pisces. Yeah, so you're going to have to, you know, go with the flow. And as a Pisces, you know your emotions can run high or low, right? And so you're going to want to pay attention to how you're reciprocating and how it is that you're internalizing what it is that your person is saying to you, right? Hey, Ethan, what's up? Yeah, this is something that's going to take a lot of strength to help whomever it is that you're being called to assist. Not everyone that is around you is going through the same thing as you. And just because you have overcame things does not mean that, or just because you have overcome things does not mean that it's going to be easy for the next person. I don't care how big, how old, how strong they are. It is simple to look from the outside and offer suggestions. So it's important that you have grace during this time. I don't want to keep tapping into this because this is in regard to a relationship. I'm going to get into the main reading. 'Cause that's what we're here for. But that's what's coming out in the pre-shuffle. Sagittarius and the men can be emotional. They're fire and you're water, right? So think about like you're constantly putting out a flame, right? And they're constantly warming your water. It's a relationship where you're both going to have to work towards. But again, those are just your signs, your moon placements, your rising sign. Everything has its own purpose and its own meaning aligned with it. Like, what do you have in your marital house? What do they have in their marital house? How is it that you two are supposed to connect? How is it that you're not supposed to connect? All of those things work with each other, which is why I don't always go based off of, oh, these signs won't mix together, or these particular signs work excellent together. Yeah, they're a good indicator. But that being said, you could be a Pisces, right? With a fire element, you could be an Aries moon, I don't know, and you just be able to connect with this person, or you may have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. And this isn't a personal reading. This is just me, shooting the ish with you. But yeah, they're just, and as water signs, it's not uncommon to be super emotional or to see things beyond what they are, right? Because we're highly intuitive. If you have water anywhere in your chart, you're highly intuitive across the 13 zodiac signs, 12 for those who just believe that there's 12. You are going to be highly intuitive. Yeah, so that's where you two are able to connect. But Leos too, you have that energy of like you run the show, right? Saggies are more passive, but they're kind of like, I want to say, the Scorpion of the fire signs. They have a side to them that can be very cutthroat, right? And a Saggy, like a Pisces, and a Cancer, and a water sign, a Scorpio, will internalize things until they can't no more and will snap. So, but it's a pair that can definitely work together. You just gotta be willing to put in the work. Guys, the Ace of Pentacles keeps coming out. So that is our movement for this morning, is the Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles. And I like that because at the bottom of the deck is Queen of Cups. So that tells me that you are emotionally stable right now, and that you are devoted to something and you're really committed to making something work out. Whatever it is that you feel you are connecting with this morning, that you have been hesitating towards, that you have been feeling adversity against, I urge you to continue to pray about it, whether you're praying to Jesus, Muhammad, Allah, whatever you want to call him, the great I am, Lord Sananda. I don't focus on religion here. I focus on connecting to the highest, most divine spiritual realm. And I talk about, for those of you who know, I will talk about everything under the sun when it comes to spiritualities, all the way down to aliens, which aren't aliens, but that's a talk for another day. But anyway, keep praying about it. Keep connecting on it. Keep grounding yourself. Okay, it's important that you continue to speak life into yourself in this time, not only because it's the holidays, but because of the adversity that is going on around the majority of people. For some of you, you are not going through personal adversity when compared to other people. What I'm getting by this is you might be down financially, but everybody else around you is even worse. So in comparison, you're doing great. The 10 of Wands, this requires a lot of hard work. This isn't something that is going to be easy for you to work on. This isn't something that is going to be, okay, I'm just going to spend 10 minutes doing this and, you know, boom, I'm done. That's it. I don't got nothing else to do. No, on the contrary, it's going to be those 5 to 10 minutes that you invested in whatever this is, whether this is you, you know, coaching yourself away from psyching yourself out, journaling, quiet time. A brother may be significant to you. I'm getting chills up and down my spine right now. Whatever it may be, every moment that you invest in focusing on that will bring prosperity to you, whether it's your finances, a romantic relationship, family relationship with your children, your husband, your wife, your siblings, your parents, co-workers, friends, you know, so on and so forth. If you got an enemy, you shouldn't be studying them anyway. You know, you got more, more important things to do, bigger fish to fry. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, you know, the focus needs to be on your universal healing, because things are changing very quickly. Things are changing very quickly. Not only is it the end of the year and a lot of things are done on the in the spiritual realm, it's a very powerful season to manifest, first and foremost. For those of you who love studying the occult, like me, I will tell you that there are other people and things that also work in this energy as well. Not everyone is working for the positive. There are people that are working for the negative, and that's okay. To each their own. Everybody has their purpose in life that they're aligned to, you know, to do what they do. But right now, you need to remember that you remaining grounded is what's going to guide you through this time. Not everything is as bad as it seems. There's peace in the noise and in the solace, and there's success in the places that you least expect. Yep. You don't see things happening the way that they're happening, or you don't expect these things to happen. This could be in regard to people trying to, you know, see how you can handle certain situations in the workplace. Are you someone that's going to, you know, crash out, or you're somebody that's going to level up? And I feel like you are someone that's going to level up, because with the tower here, this is in regard to a major change. This is different. This is a major change in some type of insincerity that's surrounding the situation, possibly in a workplace or finances. There are people communicating about abundance and growth, opportunity, and how it would be that you would handle things. You're going to have to maybe look at things from a different perspective, or you could be even being looked at, you could even be looked at as someone who can elevate financially by helping your team grow. Like this is the energy of, if I help so and so grow, I know my team's gonna grow too. Because if so and so is successful, then I know I'm gonna be successful, and everybody around me is gonna be successful, because you carry this energy with you, and you've been putting in the work that people are seeing like, oh snap, this person don't play. This person got all their ducks in a row. This person's always showing up. This person is always doing what they need to do. And look, what did they bring to the table? Loyalty. And loyalty goes a long way when it comes to money. Loyalty comes a long way when it comes to money, especially in the workplace. What I'm not crazy about is the 6 of Swords, because that tells me that there is something here that you're going to have to let go of. Doesn't have to be doesn't have to be negative, but there is something that you're going to have to let go of. And I feel like this is a big decision for you. This isn't something like that is going to be easy for you. I feel like it's more of a, man, this is it moment for you. This is going to be one of those, man, this is it decision moments for you in your life, but not like end of the world, but one of those decisions that you will look back in about 5 to 10 years from now and say, this is possibly the decision that completely changed my life. Which is why too, I was hearing birds, and I was channeling, there's peace and solace. And I was also hearing, a siren after that. And before I heard the siren, it was a message about adversity and paying attention. Because for some of you too, you could be the one that trips yourself up. This is going to move very quickly for whoever this is. I'm channeling multiple messages this morning with the Four of Pentacles here too. This is good though. This right now, this financial message, whoever this is for, if it's resonating for you, you don't have nothing to worry about. Whatever you've been putting in and investing your time in, you need to continue to focus on that. The gears are changing and things are going to start moving a lot quicker. It's like the gear has finally went from park to drive. And if you were going in reverse, be ready for it to go into drive, right? And you just need to coast after that. For some of you, you may have even been in that neutral type of energy, just kicking back, relaxing, and just watching everybody and everything. And just focusing on yourself, which is why you've been able to get to where it is that you're getting to. Yeah. Which is possibly is the reason why you're able to get to what you're getting to. There could be something here too where you need to like, for those of you who know how to cloak, you need to cloak yourself. But there's what I'm getting is like presenting yourself in a different light. So why have you been holding back from who it is that you are? Why are you holding back from who it is that you are? If you know that you're royal, why are you not walking in that royal energy? And royal to me is a mindset. It doesn't matter to me how deep your pockets run, because, you know, you can have the deepest pockets in the world and be scum. I'm sorry if that offends anyone. It's the fact of life. Monetary currency in the spiritual realm is worth a heck of a lot more than in the material. But it's this energy of having to move in the energy of knowing who you are with no fucks given about it either. You have an uncanny ability to get people to vibe with you and to work with you. And so it comes in groups of 4. That's what I'm hearing. Groups of 4, and there's 3 different layers and steps that you need to take, right? So it's like you've taken these 3 steps. Level 1 passed. Now you've taken 2 more. You've taken a pause. You've taken the 3rd step. Level 2 passed. So on and so forth. And you're finally at that 4th level of taking your steps. And you're on that last step right now. But because of all the craziness and madness that you keep hearing, and I'm getting it's the shit going on around you. King of Wands. The King of Wands. You need to be 10 toes down for yourself right now. 10 toes down for yourself right now on what it is that you're doing and what it is that you want and what it is that you're looking to manifest. Because if you continue to just focus on yourself, it's going to be one of those things, again, where you look back and you say, man, I was stressing, I was tripping over all of that. I made the right decision. I was doing the right thing. That was a piece of cake in retrospect. Stop listening to all the noise and negativity. There is a lot of negativity going on right now, and I'm sorry. There are just so many freaking... you guys ask me why I don't come on and do lives like that. Is not because, first of all, I love you guys, but there's a lot of fake people trying to profit off of this business. This is spirituality, and I say it time and again. You do not play with this. Okay? I don't care who you listened to recently, because this is specific to somebody. I don't care who you listened to recently, whether a tarot reader, whether your mama, your dad, your cousin, your boss, your own self that was speaking negativity into you. You need to focus on the end goal, end game for you. And anything that does not align with end game for you, you need to remove it. You need to remove it ASAP. Because with the Five of Cups here, it's one of those things where you might be sad at first, but look what it brings you. Abundance, happiness, joy, success. And with the Nine of Wands here with that, you're going to have to sacrifice. You're just going to have to do it. Page of Cups. This is an offer for a new beginning. This is an offer where you have to sit and you really need to think. Does this weigh me down for the next 5 years, or does this elevate me? Is this something that just pays the bills right now because I need it? And I know that I got to keep looking for something better and I'm going to find something better? Or is this just something that pays the bills right now and I'm just going to settle and just sit here because that's what I feel like I'm worth? Your mindset, your intent, your actions, they all weave a part of your tapestry. The smaller things, those negative thoughts, all of it, they all weave into your future existence. You can change any aspect of your reality. You don't gotta do voodoo on nobody for you to do that. You know, there's different ways for you to manifest. I mean, if you like to do voodoo, hey, it is what it is. We could talk about that too. But, you know, this here is someone just walking the path. I don't feel like you're someone that has negative energy associated with them for the most part. I feel like you're someone who is just really just coming out the freaking trenches, man. Holding yourself down. You're holding yourself down, and I applaud you for that. If no one has told you how far you've come a long way. You've come a long way from being that kid. And I'm seeing somebody playing with a yo-yo as a kid. I'm seeing a yo-yo coming out of his pockets. I've always seen these as coins. These are yo-yos. So whatever is coming through this season right now, accept it as a blessing. The number 4 is significant. And you are so heavily protected. It's incredible. For some of you, you have a call in ministry that you need to follow up on. And there's so many different paths of ministry. So many different paths of ministry. Ministry could be as simple as you going and speaking life into the people around you, because I was getting earlier too, somebody just being that person to help people out, you know, to help people out. Especially now as like a collective, it's so important to remember that we're human. Remember that we're human. Remember that we're all going through this journey together, and how important it is to speak life into yourself and into your loved ones, and to have grace for yourself and for those around you. Now, you know, somebody tries you and you go off the wall. Hey, it is what it is. They had it coming for them, right? But then, you know, you need to check yourself after too. You know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Hey, Shakira. No way. Is that you, Shakira? I know that's you. You're pregnant, my love. I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Congratulations, mama. May God bless you both. And the dad too. That's a blessing, girl. You go, girl. You're going to be a great mom. I know it. You're going to be a great mama. All right, guys, let's see what else is coming out for us this morning. He said yes, hopefully a boy, though. You want a boy. Let God's will be done, girl. You'll have exactly what you're supposed to have. They say if you're carrying low, it's a boy. 9 of Cups. The Fool. Oh, I said 9 of Cups. This is the King of Cups. Jeez Louise. Okay, so is somebody approaching somebody about a new relationship or about an opportunity? What's this? I am not taking all these cards. They came up all in the reverse when they fell, but I feel like that's an external energy of possibly like someone trying to come back in, but this is new. This is new. The Aristocrats. Yeah, Mom, I'm just doing a collective this morning of Let Spirit Speak. I can't be on here too long this morning. How long have I been on here? Does it say? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. Give me a second. Okay. So this is definitely a new type of love and a commitment. And I like this for whoever this is because we have the 9 of Pentacles and this keeps coming out at the bottom of the deck. Listen. All right, we got Sag energy here. And the Tower. This is a new beginning, though. This is a very new beginning. And this brings prosperity, but it's requiring for you and your person to be empathetic and sympathetic to each other, which is great. With the Knight of Swords here, it's something that you will both be very successful in. I like the eagle showing out here too. The eagle to me represents just being with someone that's going to really look out for you and take care of you and be protective. This is something that is meant for you. The Justice is coming out here with the 3 of Wands because you've left the past in the past and you moved on. And this is someone from your past wanting to come back in and rush in now that they see you with somebody else. But it's too late for all of that. Ace of Swords with the Strength. Yeah, you've overcome this past hurt that you went through. And this is all now something new for you. Yeah, this is new. Yep. All right. Well, my beautiful souls, I hope that this message brought you the clarity that you were looking for this morning. Let's do a quick rundown of all signs, and then your girl's coming off of here. I'm getting King energy. Keep it it real, baby. What's that rapper that says that? Keep it real, baby. Keep it real, baby. I just heard like a rapper, keep it real, baby. And it's a song. Oh my gosh. It's not, I don't think it's the same song, but keep it real. Shorty Dead Low. Have you ever seen a Chevy with the something 4-door or something like that? It's a song from the South. You could be dealing with a hood dude. Like clean up nice, but like very hood. There's something about this person that is like, looks very nice, but they got a hood side to them. I don't know who that's for. I don't know who it's for. Okay. All signs. Aries. Aries with the 10 of Pentacles. I was getting imposter energy, so it's important for you to watch your coins right now and just be sure that you're minding your money. Focus on your focus on your well-being. Things are going to work out very well for you. Just continue to be patient and things will work out the way that it's supposed to. With the 2 of Cups and the Empress at the bottom of the deck, the hard work you have been putting in, my love, is going to come to pass. Just continue to stand 10 toes down for yourself and doing everything that you need to do, and everything will be great. Be careful that you're not dealing with people, or that you're not like quick to be on edge about things, okay? Taurus. Taurus. What do we have for the beautiful sign of Taurus? Taurus, you have the Magician, 9 of Cups, and the 9 of Wands. So right now you're trying to manifest and create something new in regard to what brings you peace and joy. With the 9 of Wands here, you need to take a step back and view things from a different perspective, okay? Make sure that you're not listening to people that are trying to give you their piece of what they think you should do, because with the 8 of Pentacles here is you're really good on your own. I feel like you don't need the suggestion of other people. Like you got people in your ear trying to tell you to go left when they don't even know what it means to go left. You know what I mean? You could be dealing with a Leo. You could have been dealing with a Leo, Taurus. All right. Gemini. Gemini. Be careful that you're not dealing with people that are spiteful, or that you're not the one being spiteful. You might have to redirect yourself in a situation, or learn to adapt, Gemini. Maybe show that other face card you got. You might have to check somebody. Yep, High Priestess with the Ace of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. This is you being alone, walking away from somebody or something, but you end up coming up on top in the situation, Gem. But it does require you to play your other face card, right? Go with the second option and sit back and watch people, and you'll see everything exactly the way that you need to see it, Gem. Yep, Queen of Swords. You're about to move into this energy of being all good by my damn self. Yeah, High Priestess. You already know what time it is. Cancer. Cancer. Thank you, Holy Spirit. Cancer. Cancer. Yeah, got some flyers. Cancer. Your cards went flying. You have the 3 of Pentacles with the 4 of Cups and the Strength. Okay, so you're about to level up when it comes to your money, right? But it's like you're getting money, but you're not happy, right? It's like you're doing something, but it's like you're wanting more. Okay. Eight of Cups was popping out with the Three of Wands and the Magician. So whatever it is that you're working on, continue to work on it, because I'm getting this energy of like you being able to turn the other page, and before you know it, all your hard work is going to pay off. Yeah, the Temperance here, just be patient, right? And you need to start speaking your piece. All right, Leo. I feel like I missed the sign. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer. No? Leo. Okay, Leo. Leo. What do we got for Leos? Leo, I'm seeing the verse, I am the true vine and my father is the husbandman. There's John 15, I believe, or 5. Eight of Pentacles. So whatever you're doing, you're really good at it, but you need to take the veil off your eyes. You might be feeling stuck right now, like you can't overcome something. But with the Knight of Wands here, it's you're able to overcome this. You just need to change your perspective in the way that you deal with things and people. It's time for you to be a little bit in this energy of already knowing what you need to do in moving like that, even if you need to fake it while you make it. Yeah, Eight of Wands here. You might be feeling like things are constantly coming up against you, but you're about to move past this. This too shall pass. Yeah, with the 4. And then we have the 4 of Cups with the Knight of Wands here as well. And it's one of those things where you need to speak your piece. You need to speak your piece about how you feel to the universe or out loud to whomever it is. All your work isn't in vain, okay? You'll overcome this, but you need to step back, okay, and view things from a different perspective, your perspective. And for some of you, your perspective may not even be the perspective, because the 7 of Cups here represents seeing things with, with cloudy glasses almost, right? So it's like an illusion, or thinking something is the way that it is. Be real with yourself. Be real with yourself. Yeah. Page of Cups, right? You need to get serious about this, whatever this is. Be real. Virgo. 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 There's this energy of you needing to get shit off your chest. Virgo. That's for Leo. Virgo. Virgo. Virgo, you might be feeling like you're not being given the attention that you need right now. And you could be dealing with someone that's very much in their ego and that needs to learn to make sacrifices. For you, it's easy to make a sacrifice when it comes to this situation, but you feel like you're not being met the same way. So you're going through this transformation right now. And wanting to, yeah, 6 of Cups, the Moon, you feel like things aren't as they seem. And with the 6 of Cups coming out here too, it's like you want things to go back to the way things were with this person, but it just doesn't feel, or the situation, but you don't feel like it's like you're being met where you need to be met. And with the Queen of Wands here, it's this, wanting to feel at peace at home. You're about to speak up and ask for what it is that you're wanting. But I'm also getting this energy to it, but it's not so much as speaking up and asking for what you want. It's speaking up, asking for what you want. And if it can't be given to you, then you're easily going to walk away. You already know what time it is. You're the High Priestess right now. Whether you're a man or a woman, you're moving in this intuitive energy and knowing that you're being played with and you don't like it. With the King of Cups here, you have been very considerate. You have been very kind through all of this, but you're just over it. Yep. And you're in the Sun energy. You finally recognize your worth, Virgo, and you're moving on. You're in this Emperor energy too, but I also feel like this is the Emperor energy coming towards you. Yeah, with the King of Cups, someone's coming through to step up to the plate. And for others of you with the Knight of Pentacles here, you just need to be patient because someone else will come in and step up to the plate for you, or you walk away. I need clarity because this is specific for someone. 9 of Swords, 6 of Swords with the 10 of Cups. You walk away from whoever this is because you're not going to sit here and waste your time. So it could go one of two ways. If you decide, if you check whomever or whoever it is, or whatever the situation is, and things don't go your way, you're going to end up walking away. But with patience and time, you will see that the new opportunity will come your way. For others of you, it will be, my dear Virgos, that someone will step up to the plate after you kindly ask them, and they're going to know that you're not playing around. And I'm getting this just based off of the tone in your voice. No F's given. Libra. Ain't nobody got time for that fake-ish, right, Libra? That's what I'm getting. You just got to keep on 100 with me. You don't got to lie, just to ride. For all my Jada Kiss fans. Keep on 100 with me. All right, Libra. Something ended here with a relationship and you're moving on and you have the Judgment coming out here as well. So, you know, this is, you're going through a period of transition and renewal with this Queen of Wands coming out, though. It's, you are going to be met with the same energy you're putting out there. So just continue to be yourself and loving on people and being kind, and you're going to receive that back. But I feel like you need to be careful with giving too much of your time to other people. It's like you're being called right now to have some time to yourself, to get to know who you truly are and put in the work into you this season. Whomever this is that you're walking away from, or that you walked away from, you didn't expect for yourself to go through this journey of upheaval, but I feel like this is something that you need to go through. I'm kind of getting like the Dark Night of the Soul kind of energy. I feel like that was very specific. Scorpio. Scorpio, 2 of Wands, 8 of Cups with the Knight of Swords. Okay, Scorpio. So, Scorpio, what are you waiting on right now? You know that you need to make the decision to move on, right? Because the 8 of Cups with the 2 of Wands is making a journey. And I feel like this time around, like, you've gone through the different seasons, but this time around, you're going to be able to make the difficult decision that you've kind of been too scared to make. You're going to be able to make it now. Yep. And with the 2 of Pentacles, as soon as you make this decision, you're just going to have to sit back and wait, but this is going to bring you abundance and joy. 2 of Swords. You need to be careful, though, with betrayal. I want to know if this is betrayal towards you, or if this is something, yeah. You're scared to move on from a situation because of past betrayal. Yeah, because someone you dealt with in the past had a mask on. You could have been dealing with the Leo. Yeah, but this is, again, someone specific here. Yeah. You know, you got people sometimes that be trying to tap into other people's energy, not knowing that they're highly gifted and tuned in, right? And protected by the great I am. So don't try to tap into people's energy, y'all. It doesn't ever work out in favor for the person that's trying to do it. You're breaking spiritual law. And it never comes back the way that it needs to, you know, towards you. You don't want that sauce. Scorpio, 8 of Pentacles. That being said, you're going to come out of that more successful than what you've ever been. Sagittarius. 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 That's right. Ace of Pentacles with the Knight of Swords, the 4 of Cups. Saggy, you've been putting in that work and you have a new beginning coming towards you in love. With the Knight of Swords coming out here, it's you've put in the work, you've been building, you have this new beginning that you've just started. This could be with work, new beginning that you just started, and you had the courage to get in there and get things done. And with the Four of Pentacles coming out here, it's you might not be entirely happy, but this actually brings a new beginning towards you. And I feel like it's love for you. Yeah, it's kind of like you go through a tower moment, and during this tower moment, you're like, what the hey is going on? And you're going to have to make a decision between two. So it's either two jobs or two people. King of Cups. This is something very passionate in the world, but you're going to have to choose between one of the two because there's going to be a conflict here between some things. And it does have to do with your abundance and the Three of Wands. So whatever this decision is for some of you that you're going to have to make, it does have to do with your finances. Capricorn. Capricorn. All right, Cappies, you have the Three of Cups with the Seven of Cups and the Seven of Swords. All right, listen, you need to stop acting like you don't see things the way that they are. You already know who people are, what they are, how they are, and what they do, the things you do. And you've already been watching these people. You're not in this energy of the same as these people. So why are you entertaining the BS? You need to walk away from the arguments and stop involving yourself with people that are limited in where they want to go. You have the Six of Swords here with the Seven of Swords, and I wanted to say the Six of Wands. It's like the minute you decide to walk away as you're being directed, it's when things come to pass in your favor. In your favor. The color red may be a significance, or you may be really into roses. Or you're going to give somebody roses. Roses could be a significance for you, Caps. Pisces. Oh, I'm sorry, Aquarius. I'm sorry, Aquas. My Aqua men and women. Aquarius. Aquarius, Eight of Pentacles with the Devil. Okay, so we got some Capricorn energy here in regard to your Three of Cups, your peace and fortune. You're in a season here of needing to heal and let things go. Okay, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. What have you been investing your time and your energy in? So the Eight of Pentacles, it's like you really being good at something, right? And you not believing in yourself is what I'm getting with the Devil energy here. Or like, because the Devil isn't always like in the reverse, it could be more positive, but in the upright, it's you needing to look at things like, what is the purpose behind this? Why are you doing this? Why is this happening? Why are they acting that way? Why are you acting that way? What is the motive behind it, right? And then with the Three of Cups coming up right after, it's like, this is in regard to your finances or something that you're investing into, whether it's an energy exchange and you're considering that of monetary value, which I think is of a monetary value, or it could be actual money, right? But whatever you've been investing in is not worth it. When you do let that go, though, the Nine of Pentacles just came out too, and I was feeling like Six of Wands energy of like planning something and working towards something and things coming to pass, like working in your favor. Yeah, Queen of Cups. It's like you need to really nurture yourself right now through all of this, but be mindful of the energy that you're keeping. And look at that. The bottom of the deck, you're coming up with the King of Wands and the Sun. So it's being loyal to yourself and what it is that you know is going to reap fruit from your labor, because that's what's going to bring you the peace and the joy that you're looking for. I don't know why I keep hearing all morning during this collective message, I'm hearing solace, and I just heard solace again for you, Aqua, and you're the only sign that I heard the word that word again for. When I was doing the collective, I wasn't hearing the word solace, but specifically through all these different zodiacs, you're the only one I heard the word solace for. So being alone right now, I talked about, I think it was Leo. So you have Leo placement of being alone with yourself and focusing more on yourself. But specifically, there is something with the word solace. S-O-L-A-C-E, solace, spending time alone, being quiet, cutting out the noise. Collective, that's for everybody. All right. Pisces. Pisces, you could be going from Knight to Queen energy of like mastering yourself. You're someone that's being looked at as happy. I just saw a smiley face emoji. Super weird. But you could be someone that's being looked at as happy, and because you're happy and you're able to grow upon whatever it is, you bring different levels, bring different devils. And I'm getting that you're protected in that, because you're also going to be financially abundant. You have several things going on with you, Pisces. It's like people seeing you happy, right? Because you're just going through those motions of life, right? But you're abundant. You're more abundant than what you think you are. But people see your abundance. They see your joy radiating through you right now, Pisces. And so because you're elevating financially, and you might not know that just yet, it's been a slow but steady climb is what I'm getting. Slow and steady wins the race is what I just heard. Just be mindful of the people that are coming around you and what their intent is. The Page of Swords coming out here too is that protection of like, hey, pay attention. There's a Queen of Cups that's going to come in. So maybe there's a new love interest trying to come in, or people trying to get into your energy. Somebody from the past seeing you move on with somebody. It could be that you're trying to build on with somebody from the past, or in the reverse. But this brings you to a moment of thought where you need to really think about, is this something that brings me to where it is that I need to be? Does this take away from my joy? Because you're in this energy of new, so why are you entertaining the past? And the High Priestess here, like, you feel like whoever this is comes with, I'm hearing, a grain of salt. Take everything that this person tells you with the grain of salt, because they're not coming to build with you. They're coming to try to hold you back, and you just need to walk away. You just need to walk away. All right, my beautiful souls, that's what I have for the 12 zodiac signs and the collective. I hope you got the clarity that you needed from these messages today. May God bless you immensely, protect you, guide you, and lead you in your path accordingly as to what he has in his divine plan for you. Peace, love, and light, beautiful souls. Have a blessed day.